Hey everyone, today I'll just be doing a quick video on the tier list. Overall, I'm going to be talking about ranking my favorite champs of each class, and I'm not going to be doing anything like tier list anymore because I don't really enjoy doing too many of these. But if you guys do want me to do more, just leave a comment down below and I'll be happy to do it. So yeah, and I'm going to start off with the honorable mention and Immortal Abomination. I haven't been using him as much due to the fact I pretty much practically almost quit the game. I really only play for fun and do ROL, and it's not like anything special anymore. But if I did play some of the major game modes, I think he would easily be number one. Because he is overall, I think he was my most used Alliance Quest champ. He could easily solo map 6 and map 5 Apocalypse. He can easily do a lot of lanes in Alliance War and Alliance Quest. And I think he is the second best champ of 2020. And I think he's the best champ we've had so far since Apocalypse. And I don't think anybody, maybe Shang-Chi, has really come close. But overall, still a really useful champ to MCOC. And very deserving of this honorable mention. At number 6, we're actually going to go straight into another science champ, Immortal Hulk. He's bad. We'll just say that. He is bad. He does not supply much, like maybe supplies 2 to 3 pieces of actual utility. He has a very impractical rotation, in which if you mess up once, you do one slight mess up, you take a single blocked hit while his immortality is active. You're screwed. Like, you are dead. You will not be able to heal up any. You miss out on a huge. Well, no, you're not dead, but you miss out on a significant amount of regeneration. And if you mess up his immortality at low health, you cannot use him anymore. Yeah, he is dead. He's a dud. You cannot revive him. And so that's kind of why I'm just gonna say that I think he's overall really fun when you can get the burst down, but I really hope he gets a buff one day because he is bad. I don't think he's in any way a top 15 science champ in MCOC, in my opinion. And now you're gonna go to the 5th spot in Ronin. He's also not a top 10 to 15 skill champ in MCOC as well, in my opinion. He's not that great. He doesn't supply much utility. He got some decent damage output, but he could definitely juice that up. If you got like a Gambit level buff, and then you gave him like a horseman ability, like a skill horseman ability, that'd be really cool. And you could see him getting used a lot more, like how Gambit is getting used a lot more right now. And he has some really nice abilities. Then you got number 4 in Venom, who's overall a really useful cosmic champ. The best champ for variants, in my opinion. In my opinion, a top 5 cosmic champ overall, a really good one. He has access to bleeds, a lot of buffs, a lot of debuffs, and his utility in countering Spider-Man champs, having some immunities with the power drains, and of course, just the uniqueness he brings in the cosmic class. And of course, the overall tankiness is really useful in my opinion. I think overall, he's an awesome cosmic champ to have. If you don't have him, rank him up. He'll be very useful for the variant content and AQ. At number 3, we got Dragonman, who is he has the ability to go completely immortal with his SP3. I think that's his main ability. Then he's also got multiple ways of dealing damage, has some immunities, and has some different mechanics as well with his other specials. And the ability to deal some really great damage output when ramped up and have some buffs on the opponent. And certain lanes in Act 6 where I showcased him dealing about 500,000 damage in like 2 minutes. It just isn't like the most absurd ability in the MCSE, but it's still really nice. And his ability to deal damage without needing the opponent is debuff immune, and the ability to go unblockable completely is super cool. One of the better Darkhawk counters in MCOC. But yeah, overall really good Mystic champ, in my opinion, a top 5 one. I wish I could R5 him, but I don't think I'm going to have enough Mystic T for CC until I rank up Sim Supreme. Because I'm going to be trying to see if I can do Abyss sometime soon after I beat Act 6. But I don't know. I guess I'll decide that later. But overall, really good one. Number 2, you got Strife, who is super good. He can counter evade thorns. Has access to energy attacks. The ability to access passive DOTs. The ability to auto intercept, which is really cool for certain lanes. Overall, really useful mutant champ. In my opinion, he's the most underrated mutant champ at MCOC. I'll say it, because he has so much utility, and the damage output is the only thing that he really needs ramp up for. Other than that, he is super underrated in my opinion. Yeah, I think overall, if you have him and you like him, you're gonna realize he's super cool. But he's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. He's definitely very picky with different people. And you really need to have him to get like a feel of him. And just that SP2 damage output, it's super fun to just see and watch those numbers fly. And yeah, he's very deserving of the second spot. And the first spot, I think you all know who it is. Hulkbuster. Easy access to shock, armor break, power control, the ability to drain the opponent's power, and deal literally the most absurd amount of damage out of power boost. I did that 40-second takedown of an RLL Storm fight, and he is absolutely absurd. I think not a lot of champs in MCOC can really reach the level of damage output that he can. Like, I mean, there's very little. And I plan to showcase him in some Abyss fights as well. Sweetie has already showed him against Abyss Karnak, in which he can do some really nice damage output. And he's super useful in 7.2 and 7.1. He can deal with Gwenperion. He is the slayer of Gwens. And yeah, and if you have him, rank him up. He is by far my most favorite tech champ. In my opinion, he is easily a top 5. And tied for the 3rd best tech champ in MCOC with Guillotine 2099. But I don't think everyone is going to agree with that one. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Share with your friends. I guess that's kind of it for now. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.